YouTubers. This is Katina from Movement Vinyl T-Shirts.
I'm Eric, Movement Vinyl T-Shirts.
And we're going to be discussing this month's T-shirts. The T-shirts that we released for July, of course, have a different meaning and undertone from last month. We're still, releasing shirts based on how we feel, about current situations, but then also going with the flow of what Movement Vinyl T-shirts is about. And I think, that's how it came about anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know, what was coming with, all the different movements, and I just think, it just came right on time.
Right, and you also had a vision.
Yeah, again, not knowing what was coming, but it spoke to me, and, Movement Vinyl is definitely something I feel that, again, should just encourage, influence people to just have their own movements within themselves, but, with keeping peace and, unity, but, just getting that self-expression out, awareness.
At the perfect time, and it's all formulated at the perfect time. Movement Vinyl T-shirts.
Yeah. So, all right, with that being said, our first line, God's Promise, and I'm looking at my screen here, just for a little cheat notes.
Yes.
So the first shirt, or which is, the one I have on, through the God's Promise line, this isn't a shirt that, isn't a shirt that we're selling, of course, but it is one that we offer in, I believe it's a Heather Storm. So the ICXC Nika, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I love the term, and it's a Hebrew expression for Jesus Christ conquers, and it was also what was written on the cross, the crucifix of it was on the headstone, pretty much.
Correct.
Jesus Christ conquers. I chose this because for me it's a reminder of what he's done for me, what he's done for us. And the power that we have with knowing that he conquered. It
Exactly.
allows us to conquer. So long as we have that belief and that faith to use what his sacrifice has provided for us. So, if you're not a full believer, and your faith, if you only walking by sight and not by faith, but you wearing a walk by faith and not by sight t-shirt for no reason or don't know why you're wearing it, you're powerless, basically. So
many words.
You have to take, what you wearing. You just can't take it and have no real meaning behind it. It has to have real meaning by what you're wearing. So, and I think a lot of people, even with a lot of the t-shirts that out, I love a lot of the t-shirt companies.
I do too, but it's nothing like Movement Vinyl, so go out and get one.
There you go. But I say all that to say, a lot of us, a lot of people, we create brands, who knows, it might be that one, how you had that one hit record or whatever have you, or you just had that, just that good slogan, that good saying, but then, you got a lot of people following it, but then yet and still, what is the true meaning behind that shirt?
Exactly, and that's where Movement Vinyl comes in. All the shirts mean something. They have full definitions. It's not some words printed on a shirt. They really touch home, your heart, and the man upstairs. It's all spoken through Tina, and we put it on the shirt. And there we have it.
Yeah.
Their movement.
Yeah, that's the one of the next lines. And I say that to say, even with looking at, I love Jerry Lorenzo. I love watching his video, what he did with was Stephen Furtick. I love, watching, the two of those, those men or whatever have you. But when he was speaking about fear of God, how he spoke of how so many people have different, brands or whatever have you, and then how is he going to bring his faith out there, and then, just slide it in there. It's funny how we have to slide things in there, but people can just like use certain things like freely, or just say things freely, but really not really have no good truth and meaning behind it.
Right.
So I love the Fear of God brand, and I love, like what he and his family and his brand stands for, and, how he's actually bringing God's, work, God is speaking through him, through his work, exactly. And, he's just using so many people. And so I believe that the same thing is happening here, like with movement, because I didn't know what was, coming, what was being said, whatever have you. But I believe if you activate your faith and your power in Jesus, listen, you just never know.
And don't be afraid when he's talking to you. Listen, because I know sometimes I have that problem. And I listen, the fear, the respect, it's there.
Yeah. And the other one is watch out, Goliath. I got my slingshot. Yes. So, yeah. Do you want us to speak on that one?
Yeah, that one touched me a lot. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I wish one of us had this shirt on to really. I mean, it doesn't stop us from talking about this shirt, but it has a full and heartfelt saying. And the shirt, I think, is pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, you can pretty much elaborate on the shirt because you have the cheat sheet and you can...
Well, the caption that we put on the website is "Watch out, Goliath, I got my slingshot." Is just a warning to your enemies that you are a child of God, and that he that is in you is greater than that he that is in the world. So... yeah, basically for me, like when you feel like you in those either stuck situations, defeated moments, or whatever have you, or sometimes you need that power. You need when you go out and you ready to feel like you need to conquer the world. Right. We are billboards. Right. That's basically what these shirts are. It's just a billboard of your expression, how you feel, your empowerment, and again. One of those things, what Jesus died for, is to give you that strength and your power to know that you can get through anything that you set your mind to, that you set your foot on. And everything that life throws at you. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. And then just to remind you, like, even too, sometimes, we may not have to use that slingshot. It's just the fact of the matter that you have it. Knowing that you have it. And it's available. And sometimes it takes you to be the bigger person, not to even have to do anything or use it, because guess what? He'll handle it. He sees everything. Right. And the things that life throws at you every single day. Just be mindful. Like, think before you just act. You act. It's pretty much what the shirt is saying. Yeah, and we got that little rock down there, and just in case. Not saying I'm going to use it, just in case. But it has a powerful punch, and at the end of the day, it goes to show you that sometimes you don't have to use it. Right. It's just a reminder of the power that you do have in you. And just a call on him is good enough for me. Exactly. Yep, and that's what it is. He that's in you is greater than he that's in the world. So don't worry about nothing else that's out in this world, because he created it all. Exactly. So, all right. So, moving on to Movement Vinyl, which is our brand name. Movement Vinyl T-shirts. But Movement Vinyl is pretty much it's our motivational T-shirt line. It's inspirational. So the message for this month from Movement Vinyl is movement is the answer, change is the reason. So and out here today, you see a lot of movements, and we're performing a lot of different movements because we need change. Change is the reason why we're performing these movements. But we have to keep in mind of, why we're moving, and make sure that what we're moving for, we're moving in some form of unity, peace, harmony, and then with trying to make sure that we're approaching change, not making it worse to not have change. Right.
that doesn't mean that it's just going to happen overnight. It takes time, and this movement came to you so long ago, and how ironic it is of what's going on today in society. It's like it all forms into a movement, and it's going to happen. You just have to be patient.
Yeah, and yeah, again, we're speaking to everything that's going on today. You know, whether it's this movement to get everybody to move and to act and to have self-expression, or, you know, I think, who knows, maybe the t-shirt is to like just to keep things peaceful, keep things,
Correct.
you know, just to make sure that we all keep the, you know, be like-minded about our approach to things, and just keeping people with a level head. Again, you know, we can do things with peace. And not have a whole out war just to get messages across.
Right.
So, you know, just making sure that, you know, with everything we do, just embrace every situation, knowing that we can do it, you know, just like Jesus did it, with love.
With
you
love.
know?
And love.
So, yeah.
And to add on that, so when I'm having like a not so good day, to put on a Movement Vinyl t-shirt and it has a positive saying on the shirt, it means a lot. Jesus conquered all. It's just and Dear Movement shirt. It feels good to look down and can read something that's inspiring, and it feels good.
Yeah. So Dear Movement is the shirt that my Uncle Eric has on, and it's a letter. It's a letter written to Movement from Change, and you know, the letter saying, Dear Movement, you are the beginning of a drive, the determination behind the cause, and the creation of me. I can't wait to see you. With love, always, Change. So Change is actually looking for a movement. And
Correct.
you know, in the letter, it's addressed to Movement. And again, whatever the movement is, change can't exist without movement.
Correct.
I'm almost kind of giving away like our next t-shirt for next month. But change can't exist without movement. So that's why he's waiting to see movement. So whatever movement occurs or what happens, you know, at the end of the day, we want to see change.
Change. Correct.
We want to see change. So with having whatever particular movement that you're speaking to, you're speaking for, or you're moving for, you know, whether it is, you know, I had t-shirts come to mind about, you know, like move, like exercise movement.
Move.
You know, making sure you move your body so that you can, you know, get to the body that you want to with that type of movement. So at the end of the day, even when you moving your body, you're going to see a change. Right? So if change is really looking for you to move,
any type of change, anything that's good, that's going to do good for you, is change, and that's what we need.
And that was another one. Change does the body good, right?
Yes.
So, but going on to our next one, hashtag expressions. We didn't do 2 t-shirts for this month for this particular t-shirt, but you know, I don't know if you want to speak to this one, but the t-shirt was our no hashtag required t-shirt, and it's wear it loud. I love this saying. It was a play on say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, but it was wear it loud, so hence like just be bright, you know, speak up to it, and then just I'm black and I'm proud, say it proud, I'm black and I'm loud.
Exactly.
And sometimes we can get a little loud.
Very loud, yes.
So I just thought it was a funny expression. It was meant to, you know, create laughter and
humor in the shirt.
Yeah. So it definitely was humor in the shirt, but it's also a sense of pride too.
Exactly.
You know, with speaking with today and, you know, all the different movements and everything, you know, just being proud of your black skin, your blackness.
And again, what's going on in today's society, current affairs, this shirt hits home. And it makes you laugh on top of it.
Yeah, it definitely was a funny one.
Right.
I can't even take the smile off my face now because it's just so funny.
Well, speaking about movement, I'm always gonna smile.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Gospel House one, that's the final t-shirt that we did. We just pretty much wanted to just definitely pay homage to the Lord. And gospel, we just hoping that people can come out their homes praising Him. You know, all of us who still continuing on and surviving through this craziness, and just having a revival, Gospel House revival. You know, Vinyl Cuts wanted to. You know, we just wanted to. You know,
and DJ Kels. He has CDs out there, so go to the website, pick up a CD, guys.
Yep, it does go with. There's a free CD that comes with this T-shirt. So
correct.
Yeah, so the Gospel House Revival T-shirt is a pretty cool T-shirt. It's Heather and Cardinal Ringer, and it's done in flock, red flock. It's really nice. Flock is like a nice suede, faux suede type of feel with some white glitter. It's a pretty cool T-shirt. And you know, again, you know, if you're a spiritual person or not or whatever have you, you know, it's definitely a nice T-shirt.
Right.
Got it up here.
And you guys can get a great understanding of all the shirts that's on the site. If you go to the site, you can see all the shirts.
Yeah.
Purchase one, please.
Thank you. That's it from Movement Vinyl T-shirts.